I remember President Ruto asking at Bomas.
On the matter of IEBC, let me say, on the matter of IEBC, the recommendations that I have read say that political parties participate in the appointment of commissioners to IEBC. My brother Raila Odinga is good at football. So let me try to ask, how fair will be a league where the referee is appointed by teams? And not all the teams, some teams. How fair will this league be? If you persuade me that you will end up with a fair game, fine. That's what I'm saying. So if you tell me it is okay for some players, for some teams, not all the teams participating, to appoint the referee, if that's what we are saying, I have my reservations. And I need to be persuaded, like many other Kenyans, that that is fair.
When I make a flashback of that video, then that strictly affirms to me that the shoe is now on the other leg, and that is why the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga is now crying foul. Raila, having the system and the deep state by then, together with his handshake brother Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, he completely ignored of the IEBC reforms and of the electoral injustices, and mainly focused on the BBI initiative. Because it is immediately after the handshake, then the Raila we knew, who was good at championing for electoral reforms and justice, he instead decided to dance to the tune of the BBI. And with that alone, I strongly feel that Uhuru downplayed the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, simply because, as they say, if you want to win against your enemies, then you must just have to bring them closer to you. And that is exactly what the former president Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta did. And before we dissect further, in case if you're watching me for the very first time, kindly please just consider hitting on the subscribe button. If you've been watching my videos and you have not subscribed, kindly please just consider hitting on the subscribe button. And more so, if you're watching me from a different platform, either Telegram, TikTok or Facebook, kindly please just head on to YouTube, search for Mohamed Sudi. I'll be the first right person to pop up. If matters socio-economic and political matters are your great areas of concerns, kindly please just consider hitting on the subscribe button, so that each and every time that I upload a new video, it will automatically reflect on a notification panel. And by so doing, you'll simply be supporting my content. Essentially, all the Azimio governors and members of parliament are also wallowing in a cesspool of hypocrisy, because they keep on vilifying Chebukati and his team only when they are speaking of how the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga lost, forgetting that it is also the same team that placed them or pronounced them the victors in the just concluded general election. That is hypocrisy of the highest order, considering the fact that they are earning their monthly salaries courtesy of the people through the IEBC pronouncing them the victors. Now that the Right Honorable has clearly indicated that he will be on the ballot come 2027, he is now complaining of exactly the same problems that President Ruto complained of 4 years ago. Raila, being a statesman, he knows all the legitimate ways of how the IEBC Commission should be constituted, but of course he chooses to go the illegitimate way. Just have a look at how Nigerians showered praises when he arrived recently. He is indeed a statesman, both locally and internationally, and I don't expect him to use his demeaning methods of negotiating with the current government through demonstrations. Instead, he can come up with the proposal of having equal number of commissioners from both parties before we head on to the next general election, considering the fact that President Ruto is now trying to reconstitute the IEBC simply because Chebukati's tenure came to an end in the early January. And I cannot end this video without saying that some Kenyans must be suffering from selective amnesia, simply because when President Ruto asked them to be careful at Bomas during the launching of the BBI initiative, they all booed at him. And now that the shoe is on the other side, pinching the Right Honorable, that is exactly where they have drawn a very big line, and they don't want to speak out of it. For the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga to beat President Ruto in the next general election, to me, personally, I strongly feel that is next to impossible, or else he should work extra harder. If President Ruto retains his incumbency come 2027, then I kid you not, I see the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga filing another case at the Supreme Court for the third time consecutively, of which shall entail a lot of fictitious documents like the one that they filed previously. But honestly, that has just been my opinion. If you have a contrary opinion to mine, kindly please just feel free to drop them in the comment section and I'll give them a right of reply. And as I end this, kindly please just don't forget to comment, like, share, and most importantly, kindly please just consider hitting on the subscribe button if you have not. Thank you, and may God bless you.